What's going on, everybody? It's Ndukauba, and I've been meaning to do this video for a while now, but I just never had the chance to come around to doing it. But today I'm going to be doing the Dragon Ball Z question tag. Now, I've been nominated to do this by ZZ Toasty and Omega Pro, and I have to answer a list of 21 questions pertaining to Dragon Ball Z, and yeah. So without further ado, let's get this started. Number 1, who is your favorite character and why? My favorite character in the entirety of the Dragon Ball series is none other than Teen Gohan Super Saiyan 2. Reason being, he has all the swag, bruh. Like, from the moment he lost control and transformed into Super Saiyan 2 to the moment where he destroyed all the Cell Juniors, and especially to the moment where he destroyed Cell, bruh. Every single bit of him being in Super Saiyan 2, that state was completely epic. That was the biggest moment in Dragon Ball history for me. Like, I can't even explain it further than that. It's just, he's definitely my favorite character in Dragon Ball Z history. Teen Gohan Super Saiyan 2. Number 2, who is your favorite villain and why? Now, if we're talking about Dragon Ball Z, my favorite villain is Kid Buu. Main reason is because he was purely savage. Like, he didn't care about anybody. No matter who it was, if you were in his way, you are going to die. Pretty much. He was a complete savage. So it was so awesome, like how he just destroyed everything, like how he was. I enjoyed it. But if we include GT into this, then my favorite villain is Baby, because Baby had, first of all the swag. Second of all, he was able to take over Vegeta because Vegeta got too cocky. And just the fact that he was pretty much almost able to rebuild the entire Telfa race by taking over like multiple minds of humans and bringing them to a different planet. And the way how he had to push Goku to turn Super Saiyan 4 just to beat him, that was freaking awesome. Like, Baby knew what it was, bruh. So yeah, if it's Dragon Ball Z, my favorite villain is Kid Buu, and if it's Dragon Ball GT, my favorite villain is Baby. Number 3, what is your favorite quote or statement? I will never ever forget this quote. This is my favorite quote out of all the series. It is from Future Gohan Super Saiyan, saying, "You know you can't win. You can't destroy who I really am. Even if you manage to destroy this body, someone even stronger will surface and take my place. Not one death shall go unaccounted for, not one." That was the hypest quote I've ever heard in Dragon Ball, period. Like, Future Gohan is so real, bruh. Like, oh my god, I love that quote to death. Number 4, which is your favorite female character, assuming one isn't your favorite? Without a doubt, my favorite female character is Android 18, because out of all like the women in the series, the one who fought the most from my eyes, you know, from what I've seen, is Android 18. She went from being just a cold-hearted like murderer with Android 17 to learning how to calm herself down. She settled down with Krillin, and now she's like one of the Z Warriors. You know, you see her in fights every now and then, and even at that, like when she was just like murdering everybody, she was still a savage, bruh. Like, I really liked her persona. Like, it seemed to have fit her well. So, and she really portrays a strong woman, you know what I mean? Well, one who really likes money, but a very powerful warrior. So I really do like that about Android 18. Number 5, what is your favorite fight? Includes everything, without a single doubt. I've already said this earlier, but my favorite fight is the battle between Teen Gohan Super Saiyan 2 and Perfect Cell. That was easily the hypest battle I've seen in Dragon Ball. Like, literally when it came down to the wire, Gohan like pretty much lost one of his arms, couldn't really use most of his power, he's drained, and Cell is like fully charged, about to destroy the entire world. And Gohan has to muster up all of his power to defend the world and destroy Cell in one single shot. That final Kamehameha, father-son versus Solar Kamehameha, you know, those are the names in the game, but you guys get what I'm saying. Literally, when those beams clashed, like, the hype just skyrocketed, bro. Because you didn't, like, the outcome was so, like, intense. Like, it could have been like either Cell destroyed Gohan and the world is gone forever, or Gohan destroys Cell and saves the entire world, you know what I mean? That was an extremely hype moment in Dragon Ball. I love that battle to death. Number 6, what is your favorite episode? Oh man, that's actually a tough one. What is my favorite episode? Because, okay, my favorite episode, it can be like an episode that's either funny, an episode that was hype, just a chill episode, whatnot. That's actually a really, really good question. Honestly, I can't answer that question because I do have a lot of episodes from watching Dragon Ball that are my favorites, and I can't really specify because I mean, like, I had favorites for, like, you know, sections again, like, you know, an action-packed episode, a chill episode, or an episode that was just blatantly funny. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say that I can't really answer that question because I do have a few episodes that are actually really hyped that I really do like a lot. There goes my phone. Number 7, what is your favorite Dragon Ball song? Any type of song. I don't know the name of the song, but I do know it's by Bruce Faulkner, the person who did the original music for Dragon Ball Z. That one song that played when Gohan turned Super Saiyan 2, I love that song. Like, that song is power, pure power. Like, I love that song to death. If anybody knows what the name of that song is, let me know in the comment section below. Number 8, what is your favorite movie or special? Oh man, I do have quite a few. Well, of course, okay, one of my favorite movies is Resurrection F. First of all, that was pretty much the return of Dragon Ball, and second of all, it actually was a really freaking good movie. So to have a return that strong, to the point where it had what they called, you know, quote unquote, an encore, where they actually had it, you know, stay in theaters longer than they intended to just because fans demanded it because it was that good of a movie. Yeah, that's powerful. And God, I forgot the name of the movie, but the Future Trunks Future Gohan movie. I really did enjoy that movie a lot. It was freaking awesome. Number 9, what is your favorite race in Dragon Ball? Oh, that's also a good one. I would have to go with the generic and say Saiyans, because out of all the races, the ones that have been fleshed out the most have been the Saiyans. And of course, my favorite character in Dragon Ball is a Saiyan, so I'm naturally inclined to have my favorite race as a Saiyan, you know, even though I played Frieza race in Xenoverse, but you know, we're not gonna talk about that. Number 10, what is your favorite Dragon Ball video game? Without a doubt, my favorite Dragon Ball video game right now is Xenoverse. I did have a lot of fun playing that game before it just became cancerous online. I guess after Xenoverse, it would probably be Raging Blast 2, just because I enjoyed the living crap out of the online. And afterwards, probably either Tenkaichi 3 or Infinite World. I'm leaning towards Infinite World because Infinite World I had a bit more fun with, but that's just me. Number 11, if you were in the Dragon Ball world, who would you train with? Without a doubt, I would train with Gohan. Well, okay, no correction. I would train with Team Gohan, because adult Gohan, he's been slipping, bruh. Like, he's been too fixated on some Videl booty. So we're not gonna worry about him. But if I had the chance, I would train with Team Gohan. And if he wasn't available, then I would train with Piccolo, because Piccolo is the one who trained Kid Gohan and turned him into the savage that he is now. So Team Gohan, and if he isn't available, I would train with Piccolo. Number 12, what is the saddest Dragon Ball moment? Oh man, there's multiple Dragon Ball sad moments, man. There really is. I guess the saddest one would be when Majin Vegeta did Final Explosion to protect everybody. That was, oh man, like, I never would have thought that Vegeta would actually go, you know, to that type of extreme for other people, because, you know, like, from the get-go, we knew, like, Vegeta was a very cocky person, you know, like, he only cared about himself until, you know, he met Bulma, had a kid and whatnot. But we knew him as, you know, just a cocky person who only cared about himself, you know, very prideful pretty much. And to actually see him, like, literally blow himself up for other people, a very selfless act, man, that was, I was shedding tears, bro. Like, that crap was really freaking sad. So definitely when Majin Vegeta blew himself up. Number 13, what is the most shocking moment? The most shocking moment, I would have to say when probably when Goku turned Super Saiyan. I don't think anybody really saw that coming. Especially, I remember when I was a kid, because I remember when I saw it when the episode actually aired for the first time, I had no idea what was going on. I was like, me being a kid, I don't remember how young I was. I think I was like 6 or 7, I was like, no, Goku's becoming evil. I was like, what the heck is this? I had no idea until, like, you know, in the episode, you know, they explain, you know, Goku turned into a Super Saiyan and he literally destroyed Frieza. Like, he made Frieza, like, so pathetic. But yeah, I think nobody really expect that unless, like, you read the manga back in the day. But of course, most of us, we were kids, we had no idea what manga was, so we just watched the episodes on TV. So I'm pretty sure that Goku turning Super Saiyan shocked everybody. Number 14, what is the funniest Dragon Ball moment and who is the funniest character? Okay, without a single doubt, the funniest moment in Dragon Ball for me right now is the one episode in Dragon Ball Super. Spoilers for nobody who's seen it yet. But the one episode in Dragon Ball Super, if I'm not mistaken, Goku just defeated Beerus, and Hercule is trying to take all the glory, and these people from outer space come to have Hercule fight like this intergalactic warrior because they heard that he beat Beerus. And Goku can't fight at the time because Chi-Chi wants him to work, and Goku just so happens to, like, bring his tractor and himself to the battle where you know, Hercule's about to fight this intergalactic warrior. Hercule tells Goku to step in, and he's literally about to fight this warrior where Piccolo and Chi-Chi actually walk through, and Chi-Chi spots Goku. Then Goku's like, oh no, Chi-Chi's here, Hercule hit me. So he hits Goku, and note that Hercule's, like, super weak, but Goku made it seem like it was the strongest punch ever. And he literally flew, like, back all the way to the tractor, grabbed the tractor, and then flew backward as if he was still being, like, you know, knocked back by the hit to escape from Chi-Chi. I swear, bro, I was dying. That scene was freaking hilarious. So that is easily the funniest moment in Dragon Ball for me. And the funniest character, it's probably Goku. It's probably Goku. Because Goku, he's not the brightest of people, you know? Like, when it comes down to it, he's kind of an idiot. But he's a lovable idiot, you know? So most moments in Dragon Ball is because, you know, Goku has no idea what's going on. But yeah, those are definitely the funniest moments and the funniest character. Number 15, what is the most memorable moment? The most memorable moment for me, again, like I've said it multiple times already with the previous questions, when Gohan turned Super Saiyan 2. Now, the main reason why it's memorable for me is because it's been, you know, known that, quote unquote, like, Goku is the strong guy, you know, like, he is the leader of the squad, etc, etc. So we expect Goku to remain the strongest. But for that moment against Cell, when we found out that Goku is not even strong enough to beat him, and he made Gohan step up to the plate, that was awesome. Like, when he turned Super Saiyan 2, he wrecked everybody. He was the first person to ascend to a new level and to be able to gain, like, more power yet retain his speed. Like, Goku wasn't able to do it, Vegeta wasn't able to do it, and definitely Trunks wasn't able to do it. Gohan was the first person to ascend to the next level beyond a Super Saiyan. That was an awesome moment. Like, that's probably the most memorable to me. Number 16, how do you prefer to watch Dragon Ball? Original, Funimation, Kai, or other? The way how I watch Dragon Ball, I only watch Funimation. It's what I grew up with since I was a little kid. I know, like, there's the Ocean dub, Dragon Ball Kai, and other crap, like, you know, parody accounts such as, like, Team 4 Star, Nessus, J9000. But yeah, I grew up watching the Funimation dub. They are the ones that stand out the most to me. So the way how I watch Dragon Ball is dubbed with Funimation. Number 17, what is something you have of Dragon Ball that most fans don't have? Oh man, I was really thinking back. I remember when I was 5, I had a 4-star Dragon Ball, but a lot of people have Dragon Balls now. But I think one thing that I have that most people don't have is actually a Goku Gi Letterman jacket. You guys have seen me wear it in my videos. If you look back to some of my previous Facecam videos, you'll see me wearing that Letterman jacket or a baseball jacket. Like, it's one of those two. Like, it looks the same. But yeah, I think that that jacket that I have, most people do not have. So I think that's something that I have that most people don't have. Number 18, which fake transformation, fusion, or character do you like the most? Okay, I don't know about transformations, and I don't know about actually, no, I just don't know about transformations. But for fusion characters, I'm going to include like absorptions into this, but there's one fusion character and there's one absorbed character that I like. For the fusion character, the one that I like the most is actually not Gogeta. It's actually not Vegito. It's actually a what if fusion character that was featured in Budokai 2, and that is Tiancha. I actually freaking like Tiancha. And the main reason is because in the game, I loved his fighting style. It was very fluid, and he has one fusion move, that I think is one of my favorite moves of all time, and it's Dodo Hameha. I don't know why, but I love Dodo Hameha. Like, if I was able to utilize Ki, the move that I would learn first is Dodo Hameha. But yeah, for the fusion character, definitely Tiancha. And for the absorb character, I've noticed that not a lot of people talk about this character. Of course, like, this character isn't really well known, but if you played the original Dragon Ball Z Budokai, you would know this character if you went through story mode, and that is Cell Krillin Absorbed. Now, it's weird. It really is, because it was a character that nobody saw coming. It was a character that I actually wanted to play as in Budokai, but you can't, for some reason, you can't play as that character. It was just so different, you know, like, we've seen Cell absorb 17, we've seen Cell absorb 18, but to see him absorb Krillin, like, it was weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why, really, but I really did like the concept of Cell Krillin absorbed. Number 19, what is the number one thing you love about Dragon Ball? The one thing that I love about Dragon Ball is the action. I think that's one of the things that everybody loves about Dragon Ball is the action. Like, the action scenes are very action packed. Like, you know, if there's like a major battle going on, I highly doubt that there's going to be a moment where you're not like interested. Well, there'll be a few moments, but I guarantee you, like, you're not going to not be immersed in the battle like 100%. Like, no, there'll be at least one moment in the battle where you'll be fully immersed into it. That goes for Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and even Dragon Ball GT. Like, if there's an intense battle, there's going to at least be one moment where you're just super immersed into it. And that's what I love, the action-packed scenes. It's freaking awesome. Number 20, what is one thing you hate about Dragon Ball? So I actually never gave this question much thought. One thing I hate about Dragon Ball, I guess redundance. What I mean by that is, as of late, Super Saiyan was supposed to be a transformation that's like a legendary transformation. You know, it's a transformation that people can only acquire after, like, if I'm not mistaken, like 1,000 years or so. And it literally just became redundant. Like, first it was Goku, makes sense, he's the first person out of the Z Warriors to turn Super Saiyan, fine, makes sense. Then after Goku, it was Trunks, and then after Trunks, it was Vegeta, and then after Vegeta, it was Gohan, then after Gohan, it was Goten and Kid Trunks, and it's like, wait, what? Like, and then after that, you know, Super Saiyan 2 became a thing, then Super Saiyan 3, and then if you include GT, Super Saiyan 4, if you take out GT, Super Saiyan God, and then Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or otherwise known as Super Saiyan Blue, it's like, okay, we get it, they're powerful, they have all this amassed energy that they have not utilized before, we get it. Like, is there going to be like a Super Saiyan Green, a Super Saiyan Orange? Like, stop, we get it. Redundance in that sense. And last but not least, number 21, where does Dragon Ball series rank in your favorite anime of all time? Now, for nostalgia purposes, it would be number 1, but just in a general rank, there's definitely anime above Dragon Ball Z to me. Don't get me wrong, like, I love Dragon Ball Z, it's what I grew up with, but Dragon Ball Z is definitely not my number 1 anime. If anything, it would be in my top 10. I'll go with that. It'll definitely be in my top 10, but Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and even Dragon Ball Super are definitely not number 1. But I will say that it's in my top 10. Placement wise, still working on it, but it's definitely in my top 10. But yeah, that is all the questions in the Dragon Ball Z question tag. Now, surprisingly, I actually don't know who to tag in this. I really don't. But if you guys feel as if you want to do these questions, then I tag anybody who wants to do this. just, you know, let me know. And on top of that, like, let me know your answers as well. Like, if you don't want to do the tag, but you do want to tell me like your own answer to these questions, let me know in the comment section below. But nonetheless, that is the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, if you did, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Ndukauba. And for you mobile users, if you want to stay updated for all the videos that I upload, don't forget to ring my bell. And as always, thanks for watching. See you guys later.